Okay, there we go. How's that? Can you hear me now? Jason, you coming? Road Dog, you coming in? Okay. Hey, bipolar tyrant troller. Okay, good. uh, Jason, you gonna? Oh, there we go. There's Road Dog. Oh, yep, Road Dog. Hey, Northwest Kentucky Audits. How are you doing?
There we go.
There we
That
go.
will hear me.
Now we got people in here. Um, all right. Like I said before, we're going to talk about lawsuits, complaints, court cases, and lawyers today. So I don't know if y'all seen my video about about uh, uh, about the cop who detained me until she could figure out uh, if there was a crime committed or not up in Fort Smith. We're going to talk a little bit about her. Uh, Her name was Rachel Strobel. Her badge number is 4123. And Road Dogs and I went to the Fort Smith Police Department to file complaints against her, and we had an interesting conversation, didn't we, Road Dog?
Yeah, it was definitely interesting, to say the least.
So we went in, and of course, I'm dressed in my bulletproof vest and um, everything, and all geared up, and uh, we went up and told him we wanted to make complaints. And Sergeant Mowdy, Moudy, I didn't get his badge number, but Sergeant Mowdy came out and was going to take our complaints. And he had an interesting look on life. Hey, Toe, he had an interesting look on things were supposed to work, didn't
Yeah, some of the stuff he was saying, it was like I could not tell you how many times him and I looked at each other like, is he really saying what he's saying? Because some of the stuff that came out was just insane.
he? The biggest thing that came about was uh, according to the Fort Smith Police, we don't have a Fourth Amendment right. Hey, yeah, Northwest Kentucky audits, you betcha. Uh, you're gonna be there when Saturday, Sunday, when? But anyway, Sergeant Mowdy believed that they have the right to ID anyone for anything, and it was kind of crazy. Um, he threatened. He said that he would get us for obstruction if we didn't get provide our ID uh, for when we got stopped. And me and Road Dogs both looked at each other and laughed at him.
Yeah, but what he said, the way he said it though was, we used to be able to call it obstruction, and I'm looking at him
Well,
going, that's no.
used to be able to call it loitering, but the Eighth Circuit struck down the loitering statute in Arkansas, so they can't do that anymore.
Hey, KY audits. We're actually right now, Audit in Arkansas and I are planning on doing Fort Smith on Friday night. If you want to come along, um, that's what the game plan is as of right now. Uh,
But
and Clarksville's only what, like 50 miles from me.
yeah, it's 25 from me and 50 from him.
Yeah,
But yeah,
so he can always pick you up on the way through, and we can go out. You can go do Fort Smith with us.
yeah, I've got yeah, you betcha. I'm going to be rolling through there about Friday, about I don't know 3 o'clock through Clarksville. Get up, get up there. Well, if they try to cuff you, I wouldn't resist. One way or another, they'll tase your ass. You have to. Cool. Yeah, bipolar. Yeah, till they get to the point where they're going to cuff you, you can't fight the ride. You got to fight the charge. You can't fight the ride. They will tase you. But anyway, we got complaints filed against Rachel Strobel and Ashley Breedlove. Against in the Fort Smith. We haven't heard anything back, and I doubt we will, because I guess they think that what they did was right. I think it's a systemic problem with the Fort Smith Police Department. If their sergeant believes that they can just detain and ID anyone. What do you think, Road Dog?
Yeah, it just the way he worded it, it's like you're old school. But now he's the one that kind of like takes the complaints, does the IT stuff. So he hasn't been on the streets, but he's like, I know things haven't changed that much, but I know we used to call it obstruction. But he was trying to tell me that not IDing is not a secondary charge. It's actually a primary charge. That was the other thing he said that just really blew me away.
Well, I came home and I read the obstruction statute, and not failure ID is not obstruction.
Exactly. And it's not a primary charge either.
Correct. But it's not even a charge in Arkansas. There's no state statute that actually says failure to ID in it in the Arkansas Code. Who's backing up?
That's the microwave. I heating up a cup of coffee.
Yeah, there's no statute in the state of Arkansas, period, for failure to ID. There is several statutes that say that they have to have a reasonable articulable suspicion to even make contact with you. And anyway, Arkansas 12.
Let's talk about what he said. He said you could be walking down the street and them seeing you walking down the street, and they have the right to pull you over and ID you. Yeah, pull over and ID you. And I was like, no, you don't. Yeah, we do. No, you don't. You have to have RAS. And he's like, nope, no, we don't. We stood there and argued with him for quite a while. It was like, dude, you need to go back and reread the laws.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Northwest Kentucky audits. When that cop first approached me, this Ashley Breedlove, she approached me and asked me what I'm doing. I said, I don't answer questions. She said, well, do you have ID? I said, well, I'm not going to surrender my Fourth Amendment right. She said, well, that's not Fourth Amendment. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And then she said something about me being on FedEx's property and all this stuff. And I said, well, do you have any proof of that? And she said, I don't need proof. And that pretty much.
Yeah, I about died laughing when I heard that one.
But yeah, I got that video out there. It's she looked straight in the camera and repeated it straight to me that she could detain me for any length of time just to determine if a crime had been committed. And
you just so you know, you can play your video in here if you want to, if people haven't seen it and they'd like to.
Well, there's 15 people in here. I don't know if anybody's not seen it, but yeah,
it was kind of windy that day.
It was.
So yeah, it was kind of hard to hear the audio in some spots.
We got that fixed though. We got dead cats. Cover that now. Well, they definitely, yeah, but bipolar, if they've done made the decision to cuff you, you might as well just put your hands behind your back, because if you fight it, then they're gonna say you're resisting, and they're gonna tase you. Haven't been tased. Road Dog almost got tased the other night.
Yeah, by you. I've actually been tased before because I went through the training to be able to carry it, and I've actually been tased like 4 times in my life, and it's not fun. I'll tell you.
Well, on June 19th, it was a Saturday afternoon, and I had done 2 cop watches uh, prior to that, and I was about half asleep on my couch, and uh, I was rudely awakened by the Russellville Police Department banging on my door, and they forcefully, at gunpoint, drug me out of my house. Uh, I don't have video of that happening, but I have video of the things afterwards. I was attacked in my own yard and bloodied. I mean, my arm was bloodied from this guy. Pushed across my own yard and told that I couldn't be there. Um, Filed a federal lawsuit against him on November the 9th. Filed against the 2 officers, the one that actually held me at gunpoint, and the one that attacked me in my yard, and also the city of Russellville. Filed that on the 9th, perfected service to him on the 10th, and I got the answer back from their lawyer. And whether or not win, lose, or draw on this one, I've already won because they've had to spend money to get this lawyer out of Little Rock to represent them. I don't know if she's the municipal league or whatever, but that they've got a lawyer out of Little Rock that's representing them. And strangely enough, they didn't ask for summary judgment based on qualified immunity. They asked for a jury trial, and I think that if we can survive the summary judgment portion of this, we may actually get something. So we'll have to see if they come back with a motion for summary judgment or not. But their boilerplate answer, it's pretty crazy. Which leads me into the other court cases. I was convicted in district court on a bench trial of harassment of the UPS location. We knew we were going to be convicted of that before we went to court. Lawyer told me, he said, this judge, he convicts everybody. So we have it. We've got an appeal in, and not sure when the trial date on that's going to be, but we are appealing it to a jury trial. And it's crazy. This judge got up there and he said, I don't know what the law is. Who can be a journalist with their cell phones now? Anybody could just take a video and put it up on YouTube. And we were kind of like, yeah, that's the way it's supposed to work, isn't it? But he had his mind made up before we even swore in, so we weren't too messed up about that. It's just going to cost a bunch of money to go forward on that. So, Road Dog, you got any questions about any of this stuff?
I honestly, I'd like you to go into more detail, which I know the details of when they pulled you out.
Okay.
And what led up to the so-called arrest and all that.
My neighbor and his girlfriend were having a fight, and they're notorious for getting out in the yard, fighting and carrying on, and raising 9 kinds of hell. But somebody was driving down the road and called in and said that a man was out there beating a woman with a baseball bat. And I've never lifted a finger to my wife. She's just too sweet.
Besides that, she'd probably whoop you.
Yeah, she'd probably whoop me. But I heard the noise going on next door, and didn't think nothing of it because we're just used to it. And They rolled up with 14 cop cars. Every one of them were armed. I had their guns out. About 6 of them had AR-15s out. And this one guy, this sergeant, he was first on scene, and he came to my door, and he knew full well who I was. He called me by name when he pulled me out of the house, and he knew full well that the people next door, they'd been out there 50 times, with these people. So and the 911 call even said there was a red truck in the driveway, and I don't have a red truck. He lied on his police report, said that he went to my other neighbor house, and then went directly to, didn't stop at my place, and went over, to the place that he had known, they had known issues. But they were having a big old fight out there, and neighbor was beating up his girlfriend, and they just came to my door. I think they were retaliating, because I like I said, I'd done 2 cop watches by then, and they knew exactly who I was and exactly what they were doing. Yeah, he go after his bar. What bar? Northwest Kentucky. What bar am I going after?
Referring to the judge, I believe.
Oh, well, he can make any judgment he wants. He's the judge. We knew we were going to lose. They called 9 of the UPS employees up, and they all boo-hooed about how I was, and how they were all scared for their life, and that I was never, and the prosecutor kept asking, well, did he have any business at UPS? And I was like, hell, I never went to UPS. I was standing on the utility easement. Yeah, we'll beat it down the road.
But also keep in mind, he wasn't even there to film that. He wound up filming it. Same thing with FedEx.
No, I was there for UPS.
Were you there for UPS? Okay.
Oh yeah, I went to UPS because of the $368 million no bid contract they have with the U.S. government and the DoD. UPS posted $28.7 billion in profit. I think is what it was. 28 last quarter, and a good portion of that came out of my pocket, and your pocket, and everybody else's pocket. I think we as journalists have a right and a responsibility to see where our money's going and relay that information to the taxpayers.
Okay, so the FedEx one is the one that you weren't even there to actually film.
Yeah, the FedEx.
He was actually filming a place across the street from it.
I was just walking down the road. I wouldn't even quote unquote filming UPS. I was walking down the road, and I carry a Harris radio that I can listen to the police dispatch on, and it crackled with something. And the dude standing out there came up and said, started asking me what I was doing, who I was, and all this stuff. And that was none of his damn business. Then they called the police. I had actually walked off. I'd walked down the road. I was on Industrial Boulevard, and I'd walked probably a mile and a half down the road, just, taking pictures. And I heard the police call that there was a suspicious individual out by the FedEx. So I turned around and walked back up there. The time I got up there weren't any police there. And I was 2 steps from my truck when they called again. So I said, oh, hell, it's a game now. And walked back over there. I was there actually to film the marijuana grow facility there in Fort Smith. And it actually turned out that wasn't their grow facility. It's just their offices. Or at least that's what they told me. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was an accidental audit. Now the one we did the day we there's another FedEx facility there in Fort Smith, which is the FedEx ground facility, and we went over there and audited it. And Road Dog actually had some contact there. I was off down the road.
Yeah, and all the guy did was walk up to me, ask me what I was doing, or I can't remember exactly what he said, but I'd have to watch the video. But I believe he walked up, asked me what was I doing, and I looked at the camera and I said filming, and basically asked me who I was, and I told him, and I just said I'm an independent journalist, getting story for a contact, and kind of went back and forth, and the whole time he kind of stood there and he had like a dumbfounded look on his face, and he was watching Auditing Arkansas because he was like on one side of the plant, on one side of the property, and I was on the other. And he was kind of watching him, but it was like he was trying to come up with something to ask. And he sits there and he goes, "What's the story about FedEx?" And I'm like, could be. I don't know yet. Story's not done. And he walked away. As he walked away, a guy pulled into the driveway. And I thought this was really funny. Was he pulled up and the guy apparently asked him what was going on. And he told the guy, "Yeah, they're looking for you." So I thought that was kind of funny. So it was kind of like, okay, so is this guy going to mess with us or not? And we stayed there a little bit longer. And yeah, KW, yeah, KY, that's exactly it. It was like, but he kind of stood there for a minute and talked to him. He got in the car and then he pulled out and he sat there in the driveway for the longest time. And I was expecting to see him get on the phone or something. Nothing. We stayed around for, I'd say, about another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that. And we just, whatever. We had
a couple of them drive around the parking lot and stare at us for a little bit, but no contact. We did. We had some contact up there. What was the night we were up there? Was it I don't remember.
Talking about it in jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a night. We did basically we just walked around the police station. We walked around the jail. There's a detention center. And we just kind of walked around there a little bit. And he was standing out. They had the doors open where the intake is. So he walked across the street and was standing there at the trash can. And I was standing across the street. And I was actually looking at the police cars and keeping an eye on him. And he was kind of keeping an eye on me. And this guy walked up to him. So I stopped, turned my camera toward him. Go ahead and tell him what the guy told you. This was awesome, guys.
Yeah, this is a deputy sheriff. He walks out and he says, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Are you law enforcement?" He's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Based on your training and experience, what's it look like I'm doing?" He said, "It looks like you're making a drop for an inmate." I'm like, "What?" I've got a black bulletproof vest on with the words "press" written across the front of it. I have a camera in my hand. I have a body cam on my on my chest. And he thinks I'm making a drop for an inmate. So he called in on us, but nobody ever showed up.
Yeah.
That would have been.
Yeah, we walked around probably a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
We walked around by the front of the courthouse and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we walked all the way around. After that, we walked all the way around the block, walked it over by the courthouse. Nobody showed up. Then they had somebody pull up for the intake. They were bringing somebody in, and their rules are you hit your lights, and that will notify us that you need to be brought in. This way they can get any of the inmates or anything back in or whatever needs to be done. And they'll open the door and allow them in. Well, this guy sat there with his lights on forever. Well, finally he starts hitting his siren, just making it go whoop. He did that a few times. Nothing. Finally, they opened the door. I mean, that dude sat there probably a good, 4 or 5 waiting to get in. And that's unusual.
Hey, Greg Stone. Hey, from Cabot. We're going to be up there one of these days. We Lone Oak County Sheriff killed Hunter Britton up there in Cabot. and we're gonna go cruising up through there one day and do a little investigative journalism on that. Um, the sergeant that actually did the shooting up there is they're going to try him in Polk County down here in Russellville where I'm at. So I'll be able to cover that real easy. But yeah, I'm going to come up to Cabot one of these days and mess with the not mess with do a few audits up there, especially around uh, the Air Force Base up in Jacksonville. Uh, we're going to do some live patrolling in Jacksonville on a Saturday night one of these days. We'll get Road Dog to come down, and we're going to go up there, and that's kind of a dangerous place to be, but we're going to go up there and do live patrols and do some cop watching up there.
But I actually have several people that want me to come down to Cabot.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Cabot.
Yeah, there's about 3 cities around it too. I've been told to come down and check out.
Well, Lone Oak,
rest of it.
Lone Oak County is a big county. Cabot, Lone Oak. There's a bunch of little towns up into there. We're gonna go up there and one of these days, and one Saturday we're gonna head up there and just cover that town.
Yeah, we had fun that night. The day we went down to Pine Bluff, though, that was fun.
Pine Bluff was fun. That was probably more dangerous than Jacksonville.
Yeah, especially the where we went and did the shooting.
Yeah, that was cool. We were
that fell in our laps.
Road Dogs and I and 7 Freedom Audits we'd been down to the state penitentiary and was doing an audit down there, and we decided we was going to come back to we went over to Taco Bell and was sitting there eating, and it just this shooting just blew up right across the street from us, so we got to cover that.
Yeah, we go ahead.
Yeah, Greg, Crime Bluff is bad. It's the 3rd or 4th most dangerous city in the United States to live. Has the highest murder rate anywhere in the Southeast. Memphis, Crime Bluff and Memphis are pretty well tied for danger. And I'm gonna get over to Memphis one of these days, but it's gonna be a while. Those West Memphis, Arkansas, and Memphis are some pretty bad areas. That's like East St. Louis, Missouri. I mean, that's crazy. But yeah, the Pine Bluff deal just blew up right across the street from us, and I left. Oh yeah, we are, Jeremiah. We're headed to the Citrus Bowl, aren't we? You're from St. Louis? Well, you know East St. Louis then, don't you?
That'd be a fun place to go do some cop watching.
That'd
be dangerous. We would definitely have to have the armor on for sure.
Yeah, East St. Louis is like Chicago, man. It's bad.
Yeah, I know.
East St. Louis.
It would definitely be an interesting night. That's for sure.
I used to right after I got out of the Army, I was driving a truck for transport distribution out of Joplin, Missouri. Oh, Gator Bowl. Okay, I hadn't seen. I just knew we were going to Florida. I didn't know which one we were going to, Jeremiah. But yeah, I was driving for a company out of Joplin, Missouri, and they had a little well, yeah, okay, I'll give you that. But they had a little satellite office over in East St. Louis, and we'd pick up rolled steel, and carry it up to the Brinkman place up there in Neosho, Missouri. You didn't want to be in East St. Louis at night. That was That was scary. Pine Bluff don't bother me that much. East St. Louis scared me. But anyway, we play Penn State. I don't know. Can we beat Penn State? We almost beat Alabama, so we might be able to. If we bring our A game, we could possibly beat Penn State. It'd be a good game. So, any thoughts about what we'll be doing Friday?
I don't know. I've been kind of keeping an eye on the scanner here lately, and it seems like it's actually blowing up around here. 3 nights in a row we had shootings right there. You remember where we did the traffic stop with the cop with the headlight out?
Over on Dotson and Greenwood?
Yep. Okay. Just south of there, we've had 3 shootings over on 30th Street. Right about that same area. But for 3 nights in a row, and it's always between about 11 and 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's where we'll be out there during that time. We're gonna. Road Dog's got him a new gimbal that he can stay live the whole time while we're driving down the road. So we're gonna do live patrol that night. So it's gonna be an all nighter.
Yeah, I've also got a mount for your window.
Oh, cool. For my phone.
And I can just put my phone on it, and when we go live, I just literally grab it and slap it onto my gimbal and go.
Cool. You know that place, don't say the name of it, but that place we were talking about, no, not tonight, Jeremiah. We're gonna do it Friday night. Friday night. We're gonna start about 4:30, and we're gonna run it till they close the doors at 2 in the morning. We're gonna be out for quite a while. You know that place you told me about that's doing the expansion?
Yeah.
So that we want to go there too.
Okay.
While it's daylight. So we'll do that one. We'll do that one first. And then we'll unless, obviously unless something happens.
Yeah, definitely KY. That'd be awesome.
Hey, KY, you just Friday night is danger, time to be safe. We went up. That was a Saturday night we went out the last time, and there wasn't a whole lot going on. Hopefully, Friday night we were able to catch a couple traffic stops and a vehicle search, and somebody got sent to jail.
Timeout.
Got sent to timeout for possession. And I don't understand. You've got marijuana in your car. Why do you give consent to search?
Exactly. That blew me away. And the bad part about it was inside of a medical marijuana jar, or at least that's what it looked like. And chances are the dog probably wouldn't even picked up on it. Out of those jars.
Jeremiah, it's been getting cold the last couple nights. Tonight it's supposed to be warm because it's supposed to storm tonight and tomorrow night, or tonight and tomorrow, and it's supposed to get cool again for Friday night. So yeah, it's liable to be in the 40s. Yeah, still, I mean, if you have it in the car, they're going to find it, especially if it's in the car where dude had it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what happens when you send Jason. Road Dog, can you handle that?
Oh yeah, here.
My email is auditingarkansas@gmail.com. So if you want to shoot me an email,
what he's going to do is he's going to jump up on the panel real quick and. Oh, we need to get tow for life up here.
Yeah, tow.
Friday night it's supposed to drop down. The low should be 39 degrees.
Yeah, and that'll be about the time we're out because we'll be out until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we need to get Toe for Life and get his butt up here.
Where's he at?
He's down there in Austin, Texas.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's not like something that he could just jump in the car and be here in no time, but
I just heard sirens go down the street. Not sure what's going on.
break out the radio.
Yeah, it's out. I'm just gonna turn it up a little bit so we can hear. Now, EMS. Yeah, I've got me a fancy radio. They all think I'm a cop when I go walking around with it.
Well, especially when you got your gun on your hip, you got your taser on your hip, you got your bulletproof vest on, then you got the radio.
Yeah.
And it clearly says across the front of his chest in bright white letters, it says press. That's what cracks me up.
Hey, Tony, I actually told a guy that I was doing an audit of a dispensary in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and the guy asked me, "How'd you get here?" And I said, "I was an Army paratrooper," and I was so. But hey, Toe, let's see, how did I get Toe? Can you get him up here? Oh.
Now, if we do what we talked about doing, then I'd be able to do it. But right now, you have to bring him up.
How do I do that? Oh,
just bring him up. Just click on the three little dots.
I click on the three dots and it says.
Do you see him in the basement?
Yeah. Well, I see him down here at the bottom. Oh, there we go. There's Toe. Oh Lord, he's got the Steeler thing.
Hey, yeah, there I am.
The Steelers did pretty good against old Ben.
I got to get away
through that fourth quarter touchdown Sunday, and they won against I think it was the Chargers, wasn't it?
Oh,
no, it was the Ravens. The Ravens.
Yeah,
Ben did a pretty good job.
Yeah, did they do so good, or did the Ravens just do so bad? I mean, that's the question.
Well, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have been that close if their field goal kicker wouldn't have missed the field goal. He missed the extra point. It was a good game, though. It was a good game.
Yeah, I just hopped up here because I heard you guys calling my name. So,
hey, Northwest Kentucky, did you get my email?
I just sent him an email too.
If you'll give me your if you'll send me an email. Wait a minute, I screwed that up. You'll send me an email with your phone number in it. Because they told me to. If you'll send me an email and put your phone number in it, I'll give you a call tomorrow, and we'll set a time and a place that I can come pick you up, and we'll ride up through there. And yeah, that is the fastest way to the ground.
Hey, Tony, because it's fun.
Yeah,
that's something I've always wanted to do.
And I get to wear those shiny little wings on my chest.
That's something I've always wanted to do. I've never done it yet. I've always wanted to do it. Every time I'm up in a plane, I don't care what kind of plane, when I hit about 15,000 feet, I'm ready to jump. Just give me a parachute, let me jump.
15,000 feet.
That's about the time I start getting that feeling of just let me jump. Let me jump.
Get me out of this plane.
I just want to jump. Let me go. I think it would be so much fun.
Yeah. At 15,000 feet, you have to have oxygen mask.
Oh yeah. But no, that's about the time when you're coming in for the landing and you get about 15,000 feet. That's about the time I start getting that feeling of, God, I wish I had a parachute. I'd just jump out right here. You know, that kind of thing. It's just, I love it.
No, I pack my own chute, by the way, Tony. You gotta learn that. Yeah. I get up to, I'm good at, I fly. And I fly around in a little Cessna 172. And I'm good with, 5,000 feet, Yeah, if you fall out of the sky at 5,000 feet, you don't have that long to think about it. You fall out of the sky at
Yeah.
35,000, you got plenty of time to think about that crash before you hit the ground. Let me check Northwest. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
If you didn't, I've got his number. I just checked mine and got it.
Yeah, I got it. I got you, Northwest Kentucky. I got you. I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll get it set up. And you can. There's a little truck stop right across the street from the Arkansas State Police troop headquarters there, in on the exit 55 in Clarksville. That'd be a great place to pick you up. Well, Toe,
I think he went to sleep.
Toe, did you go to sleep?
No, I'm here.
Um,
I was listening to y'all. I was cutting my fingernails, man. I'm sure you guys didn't want to hear the click, 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 click as I was doing that.
Just so you know, he bought a chair like mine. It's not exactly like mine, but it's close to being the same. He'll lay back in that sucker and kick his feet up and go to sleep on you. So you're gonna kind of have to watch him.
Well, that's. I want one of those gaming chairs, one of those big wraparound gaming chairs that got the speakers in the back of it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I can't afford anything right now. I got to pay lawyers.
I started. I started to get the one that had the speakers in it and all that, but I chose to get the one that has the massage on it.
You can get that off Wish for like $13. You know that? But I'm not sure. I'd be scared to sit in it.
Hey, Toe, you got somebody over here saying, my boyfriend better say hi to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, out in Arkansas.
Oh,
You're being yelled at too that you're not saying hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Mom.
guys.
Hi, Mom.
hello,
How are
you? Good.
I love listening to you guys.
We're just yakking tonight.
But you're yapping about good stuff. So go for it. Talk to you guys later.
Well, you be good, and I'll see you Friday night.
Okay, but I can't be good.
You save a kiss for me.
All right.
I don't know if you heard that, but she said it can be good.
You see, I okayed that friend request today, Arkansas.
No, I actually didn't. I seen that you tried to call me. And
yeah, it was probably in the group call. I thought it was me and Road Dog, probably someone else. Or no, you know what? I think it was. Yeah, it had to been. I don't know. I got so many different groups on there that when I hit one, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's calling somebody.
All right. Well, so how does one become an auditor? You pick up a camera. I really don't know if I consider myself an auditor. I consider myself a constitutional activist. Mexican long hair. Hey, brother, I need to talk to you one of the on Discord one of these days with you and Road Dogs.
He ain't got a Discord, man. We keep trying to get his ass to set it up. He don't want to set it up.
Well, I'll tell you what. After the panel, if you're up for it, we'll three-way over to him.
Yeah, I need to talk to you and him because I've got some ideas about Chado, the hanging Chad.
Okay.
But I want Mexican long hair's permission to do it before I do it.
You know what Discord is. You and I've talked about it, MLH.
Oh,
He's
he
a
knows.
gamer, bro. He knows what it is. He's fooling everybody. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's just who, me? Oh, K-Dot interview at 10:30. I want to see that. I want to see how he got out of those charges because I need some advice.
Okay, you did change it to 10:30. Okay, yeah, because just so you know, I saw MLH had set it up for like 7:30, and I texted him and I said, "Hey, do you mind if we restream it if we're on the panel?" And he was like, "No, go for it."
All right.
If it's at 10:30, we're in good shape. Is that 10:30 your time or my time? Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Okay, so 9:30 my time.
9:30 our time. Yeah. But yeah, MLH. I got some ideas that I want to pass about the Chad, the Chado, the hanging Chad. I've Road Dog sent me a really cute video that I need to chop up and chop yours up and see and show some dramatic disparities of what somebody said as to what really happened. The old Chad, yep.
Yep. Yeah, that boy right there was definitely
he was triggered.
But see, that the first thing out of my mouth was, why was he so triggered? My first thought was pedophile.
Then I'm not going to say that about anybody unless it's proven.
Right, but that was my first inclination. Then I got thinking about it, and it's like, well, maybe he was a victim of
that's possible,
pedophile. Yeah. And I've actually gone around and around and around on it because there's something off there. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's kind of.
But it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Maybe he has mental issues going on that we don't know about. But that's okay. Hopefully he'll go get help, whatever he needs, and kind of go from there. Greenbrier would be a really good one.
Yeah, Greenbrier's. Yeah, we can do Greenbrier anytime.
Yeah, that one's not too far from us.
You know, it's Greenbrier's about an hour from me. So
yeah.
But yeah,
but you got to remember, I used to drive a truck, so to me, Texas is the hot. I said you got to remember, I used to drive a truck, so Texas is a hop, skipping, and jump for me.
Okay, well, guys, I'm gonna throw out this one last thing before I get off here. It's gonna cost me $3,000 to appeal this harassment complaint, and so if y'all would watch the videos, hit like, share, and subscribe. The more you do that, the more it gets out, and the more people watch, and the more people watch, the more money I can make on the videos, and I can use it to pay these outrageous lawyer bills. Kenny,
you do have a PayPal or something like that set up, don't you?
I do, but I'm not gonna ask people to put. Northwest Kentucky. I am appealing it from district court to circuit court for a jury trial, and that's what's going to cost me $3,000. I'm not asking people to send me money. Jeremiah, are you still on here? I want a big shout out to you, brother. You know what you did, and that's awesome. I appreciate it. Love you for it. I'm not going to ask people to go out to their PayPal and donate money. I just, if you like, share, and subscribe, that's the best way to help out. I know people are in the same situation I'm in, so I'm not gonna beg for money. But if you would, share my videos with everybody that you know, and if you want to edit them and repost them, that's fine too. Just send as many people my way as you can.
Yeah, and if anybody is not sure about who we're talking about the Chatio kind of guy, I'm going to throw out MLH's link.
Yes, please do.
Actually, I'm going to throw out a couple links, but go in there and definitely check out. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. MLH, if you're still here, what was the name of it? Oh, Aurora Library employee has meltdown. And then there's actually in two parts. He actually did it static, and when the cops were called, he went live. So he went live on it. This way here, he had people there with him and kind of keeping an eye on him. But here's his link. Definitely go check out the video. And then I'm also going to throw out Toe for Life's. He's actually just getting started. He really doesn't have any.
Auditing Arkansas said BTC 3KX7UO6GS.
You still there? Hello? Everybody still here?
PayPal.
Oh.
Yeah, we're here.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, I had something pop up and it was babbling. Yeah, what I want to do, Toe for Life doesn't really have a whole lot of videos out, but he's getting started. Definitely go over, show him some love. He's a really good guy. I kind of like him. He's actually a good friend of mine. I like to give him trouble. My mom's over here. I like him too.
Mom likes him too.
Where is your link? I have to find it.
You probably unsubscribed from me or something crazy. I'm sure.
Probably. It's like, yeah, I don't want to talk to that fool. Actually, I'll just hang on. There you are. I'll just do it that way. But yeah, I definitely show him some love. We're trying to get him up. He's at 65 subscribers. But let's try to get him up over 100.
Auditing Arkansas said throw that out there.
Okay, so I've got that thrown out there. Definitely do that. And then what I'm gonna do, since Auditing Arkansas doesn't want to do it.
That's why you need to be the co-host, man. You know the StreamYards back and forth, man. You can be helping Arkansas out over there.
Well,
You're a greenhorn, are you? I was a greenhorn a couple months ago. I retired completely. I retired from the Army, and then I worked for as a systems administrator for a few years at the Pine Bluff Arsenal, and then for a bank. I retired from that in 2016, and I was looking for something to do, and I was watching, and I'm going to throw a shout out here to David Warden from News Now Community. Him and High Desert Community Watch were the two that I started watching, and I thought, I can do this. So I picked up a camera and just started walking around with a camera. And as I've watched more of the auditors on YouTube and I got more experience, I've lost any fear of the police. What are they going to do to me? What's the worst thing they can do to me?
Right.
I'm 54 years old. What are they? I've had a good run. The worst thing they do is shoot me. So
gotta be prepared to take that ride, brother.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I honestly thought I was going to get the ride in Fort Smith the other day. And, I made that girl mad. Oh, I made her
Oh,
mad.
she was. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched the video, definitely go watch it because she gets so upset. You can see her just like, yeah, okay. It's like, whatever, dude, just shut up. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I get all the notifications, so I watched it already.
Yeah, anybody's interested, I did throw out Auditing Arkansas's PayPal and his Bitcoin. If you're interested in going toward the fund, but they definitely keep him in your prayers. Definitely like, share, and subscribe, and watch his videos. This way, here they they can help him out because he is monetized, and he's an awesome dude.
Okay, there's the video of this Fort Smith interaction. Y'all want to watch that? Click on that. This girl was mad. She was mad. Oh,
yeah, she was.
And I think the cat had more rights than I did on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that was the crazy thing about it. He is supposed to be detained, but yet he's walking around filming the cars. He's walking here, walking there. And it wasn't until he bent down to pet a cat that she actually stopped him, other than approaching the supervisor.
Yeah, the cat had more rights than I did.
Yeah, he leaned down to pet a cat, and he was talking to the cat, and she's yelling at him, "Get off their property!" It's like, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not on their property.
The tabby cat. Didn't you call it a tabby cat or something? Arkansas.
I don't remember what I called it.
I think you did. I remember that.
Something like that.
Yeah. You see what MLA said there, Road Dog? He had to go back and check and see if he was subbed to me. I cannot believe that.
Sometimes I have to do that too. Especially
he's hurt my feelings again. He always trying to make me cry.
You know what, Toe?
If you say you're not subbed to me, Arkansas,
I'm subbed to you.
Okay, even if you aren't, you probably should say you are. No, I'm just saying.
And if anybody's interested, I'm going to throw out. I'm pretty sure.
I got your phone number, Arkansas. I got your phone number, bro.
Hey, I've been around for 3 years. I understand these things.
Somewhere.
And I'm sure everybody here is actually subscribed to Northwest, but there's his link if you're not. I know you are, Toe.
Yep. Well, you better throw yours out there because I know no one subscribed to you. So,
I don't have any.
Nice.
Heck, I don't even know where mine's at. I don't know. I don't know.
You guys are getting out there, going to get at it. Who's going with you? Northwest or Northwest is the one that said he's going to come with you.
Yeah, Northwest Road Dog and myself. We're going to go out and terrorize them this week.
No 7 freedoms.
No.
Because at nighttime he has problem with lights.
Yeah,
that's right.
At night, so we're gonna let him off the hook.
All right.
Yeah, he has seizures real bad.
Yeah, I know about him.
And that's like when we did the shooting, he had to stay in the truck because of the light. And then what was bad was if you look to the left, you had all the yellow lights and the blue lights from the cops. And if you look to the right, there was a white light on the gas station that was flashing. So the only thing he could do was put his head down and close his eyes. So
he was in a bad way.
Okay, well I can blind him back too because I in Arkansas hooked me up with a light for my monopole that will blind you.
Yeah. That light's bright, bro. He showed that to me. That thing is bright.
Yeah, I got one that's got a hot shoe that'll fit on top of my camera, and it'll blind too.
Yeah, I think that one's actually brighter than the one I got.
Road Dog, you just made me start thinking about that, and I haven't checked on my gimbal lately. I need to check and see where it's at. I haven't got it yet.
Hey, MD, just take care of yourself. Appreciate you dropping in. Hit that like button before you go. But take care of yourself. We don't want you stroking out on us. Okay,
yeah.
everybody, hit that like button on this stream if you would. And if you're obviously, you're probably prescribed. You're probably prescribed to me already. It's a hard pill to swallow, but subscribe to me. And Mexican long hair. As soon as we're done with this, we'll see if we can't get you and Road Dog on a three-way call and talk about the Chad. I appreciate everyone stopping in. We'll keep everybody updated on the court cases. Hopefully we won't get a motion for summary judgment on this federal case, and it will go to trial. I don't think it will go to trial. No, good, MD. Take it. Calm down. Hopefully it won't go to trial. Hopefully we'll have a settlement conference before it goes to trial, and we'll maybe work something out. If they would have just apologized. Well, Mexican long hair, it won't take but about 10 minutes. I just want to ask your permission to do some editing on the video and do a side-by-side comparison of what he said to actually what happened. But hopefully we'll have a settlement if they would have just apologized to me that day, it wouldn't have went any further than that. But you know how the police are; they won't apologize for anything. The harassment case, lawyers filing the appeal this week. We're appealing it to circuit court for a jury trial, and as soon as we get a court date, I'll let everybody know. Toe, I appreciate you stopping in.
No problem.
You got to keep Road Dog in line every once in a while.
Yep.
I try.
Road Dog.
That's why if you notice he's over here in the Fort Smith area about once or twice a week. This way he can slap me around a little bit. Yeah,
that's it. Who Toe is or I am?
No, you.
Yeah. I'm actually hopefully I'll have the federal complaint typed up against the two Fort Smith officers tomorrow, and I can go file it Friday when I'm up there.
Cool.
Maybe not, but either way, Road Dog, I'll talk to you here in a few minutes. Everybody,
okay, sounds good.
Appreciate y'all stopping in, and we'll
appreciate you having us.
We'll do this again soon. Everybody,
all right, sounds good. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Woo pig, everybody.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Toodles.